Dun, dun, dun. Friends, allies, light guardians, dreamers, shifters, let us come together, let us unite, let us ignite the spark within our hearts and change the world. Aloha and thank you everyone once again for joining in. My name is Mystic Spider-Man, Skull Babylon, Wolf Shield, Brendan. Welcoming you back for another one of our inspirational team meditations that we do Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those of you who are listening in from the future, first of all, welcome. And of course, you can always watch these broadcasts from numerous platforms. You can tune in on either Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube. We highly encourage you to be able to tune in on YouTube. YouTube is usually going to have like the best like audio version. So if you're watching this in the future, tuned in on Instagram, you can find the link for the YouTube version in the information for this video. But nonetheless, thank you for being here. We're just going to begin our meditation just by bringing some awareness to our body. So get those deep, gentle breaths and some nice big stretches going. And we'll keep an eye open for people as they begin dropping in over the next few moments. And today is like our special Friday edition of these meditations. So we invite people to like dress up for the Friday version, because a big part of this is about being able to drop into this story, this mythos of activating our avatar, activating our inner light guardian, our psychedelic superhero, our inner wizard archetype. So thank you again, everyone, for joining in. Just pulling up the YouTube chat so we can see who is all tuned in. And let's just begin just by, again, doing some gentle massages wherever we feel that we need to on our body. Just making a slight little adjustment there. And again, as we're doing this, just begin by just like connecting with our breath. So just start just by taking some deep, gentle inhales. Nice soft exhales. And again, just massaging your body wherever you feel you need to in this moment. So you can massage the hands, massage the arms, massaging anywhere that you feel you want to just be able to help open up the energy channels, bring some additional awareness, be able to even just like focus in on some gratitude in this moment. So again, welcoming everyone so much. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Friday. Just taking a moment here as we massage our entire body and just welcoming people into the chat. And as we're doing this, of course, please feel free to leave comments down in the chat. What are you grateful for today? So we've gone through another successful, another adventurous week here within the project. And give me 2 seconds here as I'm just going to plug something in real quick. So keep doing those stretches and stuff like that. But I just want to be able to, give me 2 seconds here. Plugging in a light source. Excuse me. Now let's try that. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, there. Now you can see me properly. Perfect. All right, so perfect. All right, well, people are just joining in right at the start anyway, so it's not a problem as we just get things all set up and perfect and ready to go. And again, Friday is our special version of our meditation. So again, as we are beginning our meditation here, if you haven't already yet, just begin those gentle rolls in the shoulders, and then just begin by doing a gentle massage wherever you feel the need to on your body. So again, just massaging your arms, massaging your chest, bringing awareness to this moment. Just begin by connecting with some breath. Just bring yourself into this place here and now. And again, just massaging all the way through your body. And as you're massaging yourself here, just focusing on gratitude, gratitude for yourself, gratitude for the team, gratitude for anything. So please feel free to leave a comment down in the chat. What are you grateful for today? What are you grateful for today? So go ahead, give this opportunity a deep massage wherever you feel need to. So again, just massaging all the way through the body, all the way through the torso, through the ribs, even into the lower back. And again, we'll read some comments down in the chat of what everyone is grateful for as we're doing this. And what we're going to do here, we're going to go through our physical body massage, then we're going to go into our EFT tapping, then we're going to go into our laughter practice, then we're going to go into our mindfulness practice. And from there, we're going to activate into our avatar, so to speak, our light guardian. And then from there, we are going to go into quick standing practice. And from there, we're going to drop into like the depths of today's practice, which is us like gathering around the life tree as a team of guardians. So again, thank you everyone so much for joining. So again, just massaging wherever you need to in your body, just massaging the lower half of your body, massaging all the way down, eventually to the feet. And again, as we do this, just continuing to breathe, just relaxing, bringing awareness to this moment, focusing on gratitude, sending gratitude to any parts of your body as you gently massage them. And again, eventually getting all the way down to the feet, massaging all the way down to the bottom of the feet, really digging in deep with the feet. And just breathing here, just connecting to your breath, just bringing yourself into this space. And thanking everyone again for just showing up to this practice, for showing up to this opportunity. And at the end of the day, that's what this is. This is practice. So thank you for showing up for practice. And again, just massaging the other foot there, and then eventually we'll work our way all the way up to the top of the head as well. And sorry if my camera's like a little off, I'll fix that in a second. So we'll read some gratitude from people in the comments down below. And thank you again, everyone, for joining in, for adding your energy. Every time that we do this, there's always new people joining in. So if you're new, if this is your first time joining in, please feel free to leave a 333 in the comments down below. Let us know if you are tuned in for the first time. And yeah, welcome and thank you so much for joining. So again, just from here, massaging all the way up to the face, massaging the jaw, massaging the cheeks, massaging the nose. Take some nice gentle breaths here. Deep inhale, nice soft exhale, a bit of a sigh. Do a couple more of those. Massaging the back of the ears, nice big sighs. Massaging all the way to the forehead, massaging the top of the head. Beautiful, awesome. So again, for those of you who are sticking around this practice, we usually go for like, it covers the course of an hour. I know that kind of sounds like a lot, but believe me, it goes by pretty quick. So again, if you're looking to stick around for the whole experience, please do so. And again, everything that we're doing right now is like getting us ready for like the big part within this meditation, which is us like calling in our energy and being able to like send it out as a powerful intention into the grid. So again, just taking a moment here, concluding your massage, and then from there we'll go into some gentle EFT tapping. So again, from here, gentle EFT tapping, and we'll call in some affirmations. And as we do that, I'm just going to read some of the gratitude that people have shared for today. First of all, reminder for today's meditation, what we encourage people to do is actually to like dress up. So if you haven't already yet, please feel free to like grab your crystals, grab your wizard cloak, grab your like headdress, grab whatever you want, grab your lightsaber, grab your Jedi gear. Again, this is a powerful way that helps us kind of like anchor into the intention and the archetypes that we are playing with within this meditation. So gratitude wise, I'll read those as we go. Grateful for a restful sleep and energetic morning. Awesome. Grateful to be able to have everybody here. So let's focus on the EFT for now. So EFT, again, what we're doing, we're gently tapping our face. And as we are tapping our face, we are calling in affirmations, words of empowerment. What do you want to bring into your energy today? So again, use I am affirmations, and please feel free to share any affirmations down the chat. So I am inspired. I am gentle. I am calm. I am present. I am grateful. I am caring. I am learning. I am growing. I am expanding. I am present. I am patient. So again, as you're tapping yourself, even just on your face, even just on your upper chest, eventually moving into the fingers, again, just helping open up the energy channels. And please feel free to leave your own affirmations into today. I am happy. I am joyful. I am excited. I am intrigued by the mysteries of the universe. I am constantly growing. I am deepening my awareness with this present moment. I am a warrior. I am a guardian. I am a Jedi. I am a badass wizard. I am a psychedelic superhero. So again, just tap it in. We'll do a couple more affirmations. We'll read from people in the chat, any affirmations they want to be able to share. I am a being of violet flame, says Matt. Very cool, Matt. Thank you for joining as well, for everybody here. And again, we'll just finish it off here. So again, just tapping, breathe here. And again, for those of you who aren't familiar, this is called emotional freedom tapping. It's a very, very cool and powerful way to be able to like encode intentions into our energy field. So what do you want to call in today? I am relaxed. I am sweating in my apartment. I am wishing I was sitting in a cold bath right now. No, I'm just joking. Well, sure, why not? Anyways, I am smiling. I am joyful. I am excited. I am caring. I am loving. I am expanding. Beautiful. So finish it off there. Anybody else want to leave some affirmations? Drop those in the chat. Shake it up. Let's do a quick little shake. We're going to get right into the next part of our meditation. So just from here, just get a nice little deep inhale. Then the exhale, go shake it up. Release any sort of stagnant energy. Do a couple more of those. So again, inhale. Get a little bit of that going. Beautiful. You guys are doing awesome. Wonderful. All right. Okay, let's move into a quick little laughter practice meditation. Laughter yoga, again, quick way to be able to like activate this like inner energy, this inner joy that just like permeates through the rest of our field. So for those of you who are new, basically what it's going to look like: deep inhale, soft exhale, deep inhale, and then focus on the exhale. So it's going to sound like this: ha, 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 ha. And then from there, this ha sound eventually becomes it's the breath, but then that breath becomes like a cascading laughter. And then that laughter just kind of continues to build, and then we ride that wave for about like 30 seconds, give or take, and then we do 2 rounds of this. So just inviting you to just kind of like practice being present in this moment. If this is your first time doing the laughter yoga, yeah, just kind of like feel it out. Allow yourself to even just like watch the first time. Please feel free even just to smile, whatever works for you. For those of you who are just jumping in, you guys are just in time, no worries. You guys are welcome to be able to take part whenever you get a chance to be able to tune in for this. So laughter practice meditation. The power to unlocking your unlimited potential is within the laugh. Maybe, probably. All right, let's try it out. Follow my lead. Relax. Just take a regular breath here. Give your nervous system permission to relax. Deep, gentle inhale. Nice soft exhale again. Deep inhale, follow my lead. Focus on the exhale. Ha, 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 ha. Let it build. Keep it flowing, keep it going. Think of something silly, think of something stupid, I don't care. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. Get that weird laugh going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe, relax. Allow yourself to just kind of like feel what the energy feels like in this space. Beautiful. All right, awesome. Let's do one more of that real quick, and then we'll make time to get into the deeper parts of the meditation as well. So again, just breathing here, allowing ourselves to just kind of like permeate with this energy, feeling it move through us. Very, very sacred energy, very, very special energy. So again, laughter practice. Let's do this one more time. Deep, gentle inhale. Nice soft exhale. Deep, gentle inhale. Focus on the exhale. Ha, 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 ha. Try and get that weird laugh. Get that silent laugh if you can, the squeak laugh. One always gets me. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe, release, relax. Let's take a moment here if you want, even just kind of close your eyes. Observe how just like even the practice of laughing, just that ability to bring us into the present moment. And again, it's like, as you can open your eyes again, it's like, did I say something funny? I don't know. Do I look funny? Maybe. Did you have a reason to laugh? I don't know. Yes? No? The fact that we're alive, like that's a reason in itself. But again, just to remind you that like laughter is something that can be kind of tapped into from within our heart. So don't think that it's like, oh, laughter is something where it needs to be triggered by an external stimulus or something like that. Like you depend, like your laughter, if you kind of like drop into that story, then you're kind of like giving that power away. You know, it's like, oh, I can only laugh if someone makes me laugh. You know, make me laugh. Do it. Make me laugh, right? In the same way that we often say, we say like someone like, oh, they made me angry. They made me upset. You know, I understand the context of that. But again, when we use that type of language, we're almost giving away our power. So again, let's bring back that power where it's like we can make ourselves laugh. We can drop ourselves into that experience of laughter, you know, that vibration. So anyways, if you laughed during that, please feel free to drop an 1111 in the chat. Thank you again, everyone, for joining in. Just going to read some of the quick comments for those of you tuned in on YouTube. Going back to the affirmations, Kristen says, I am a happy soul full of sunshine. I like that, Kristen. Rachel says, I am aware. Star Soul says, I am here now. Rachel says, I am patient with myself and others. I am powerful. I am free, says Autumn. Awesome. Beautiful. Thank you again, everyone, so much for joining in. Grab a drink of water. What we're going to do here, we're going to drop into the next stage of our meditation. Before we do that, I just want to be able to give a quick thank you and shout out again, once as always, to our Patreon supporters. On Patreon, again, that's where you can learn more about becoming a leading member within our community. That's where you can add a contribution of a monthly micro donation. From there, you can get access as a leading member to our private team chat area, to our collaborative work periods to support conscious creators and leaders, to our on-air broadcasts, discounts at the shop, and access to me as a conscious media creation coach. We're currently at 163, working towards our goal of 169. I'd love to be able to hit 169 before June 1st. And shout out to our newest Patreon supporters, Sarah, Kelly, Todd, and mine. So thank you again. If you need links for the Patreon, check the info down below. And yeah, feel free to drop a 777 if you're thinking about signing up to the Patreon in the future. And whatever works for you is totally cool. And speaking of like Patreon related things, last night we did an awesome broadcast. I'll just plug this real quick and then we'll get into the next part of the meditation. Last night we did a really cool team podcast and it was all about reincarnation. So it was one of our free flow conscious discussions with our leading members on air. We got deep. Like there was some stuff there that like even like it was like new ideas. It shifted my paradigm. So if you want to get your paradigm shifted, check out that. The link is through my profile and also on my YouTube channel, so you can find it there, and you can find the MP3s on iTunes at Paradigm Shift Radio. So thank you again, everyone who was able to take part in that broadcast, and for anybody in general, feel free to check it out when you can, just to be able to enjoy that like consciousness shifting conversation. It was really good. It was fun. All right, beautiful. So from here, Maria, thank you for the 777, and for anybody else as well. So from here, let's drop into this part of our meditation. So again, when we do these practices, Monday to Friday, we're here time and time again. And on Fridays, this is like a special version of the meditation. So again, we do the chakra practice meditation when we do these. Today, what we're going to do, we're going to work up to this idea of a visualization in which we gather around what we refer to as the tree of life. And then we go through the chakra mantra practice while focusing on the different intentions. And this basically like carries the intention towards the symbol of the tree, which is connected to the roots of the earth and the branches of the sky. And then it sends out this vibration like into the field, into the matrix. So this is, again, a powerful practice as a team about sending good vibes into the space around us. So again, this is like changing things on like a holographic level. Before we get to that, what we're going to do is we're going to practice activating our avatar state, our inner light guardian. So this is like the version of yourself that is like this psychedelic badass guardian warrior wizard. So imagine yourself if you were like a superhero. Imagine yourself if you're like a character in like a World of Warcraft fantasy like novel, video game, movie, epic graphic novel, whatever you want to imagine yourself. The you that is like a physical representation of your internal light. So again, that's part of like why I dress up and stuff. Like this shirt is like kind of like my like Jedi shirt, so to speak. And again, please feel free to like bring any sort of additional crystals into your space and everything as you get ready to do this, because that physical presence is going to help you kind of like energetically tap into this. So what we're going to do for this part of the meditation, for those of you who are new, we are going to visualize ourselves arriving at what we refer to as our sacred temple. This is your sacred temple. This is like a sacred temple that you can visit on your own time. On the first floor, there's a pool. This pool is like a pool that like is a connection with our ancestors. It's like a sacred little water pool. And then from there, we go on to the second floor. And on the second floor, there's a sacred mirror. And this mirror shines back the reflection of our activated avatar self. So we'll walk in there, we'll see ourselves in the reflection, we'll align with that energy through the power of story, and then we're going to step through the mirror. And then in stepping through the mirror, we actually kind of like embody and merge with this energy, and then we carry that with us into the next part of the meditation. So with that said, let's get ready to do this. Drop those 1111s if you guys are ready, and thank you again everyone for being here and for adding your energy. So grab a drink of water if you need it. For those of you who are new, not a problem. This is still like a meditation, even for those of you who may still be like brand new to this. Awesome. Thank you so much everyone for joining in. We can see some of our regulars here. Again, Kristen, Rachel, Star Soul, Autumn, Matt, we even got Ashley, and we got people tuning in on Instagram as well, and anybody in the future. All right, so from here, just inviting ourselves to be able to drop into this space. What we're going to do, we're just gently going to kind of calibrate the body first. If you're tuned in on TikTok, reminder, you can tune in on YouTube or you can tune in on Instagram. The YouTube audio is going to be better, so you may want to switch over to YouTube if you want to do that now. But anyways, let's prepare by dropping into this space. So from here, gently close your eyes. And as you listen to my voice, gently bring an awareness to your breath. As you straighten your spine, relax your face, and begin simply by focusing on some deep, gentle inhales, soft, gentle exhales. With each inhale and exhale, just allowing the body to relax. As you breathe here, we're gently going to calibrate our body by imagining a white light at the center of our chest. This white light, as it moves through our body, it is like filling a cup with water, but instead it's like filling ourselves with love. And wherever this white light moves to, we will bring intention to those parts of the body, just be able to bring awareness while also helping them relax. So imagine this white light moving from our chest out to our shoulders, around our back, down our arms, all the way to the tips of our finger, just allowing those parts of the body to relax. Feeling and visualizing this energy moving down into your torso, your ribs, all the way down past your hips, your groin, your knees, all the way down to your toes. Just allowing those parts of the body to relax. Breathing here. Feeling this energy moving up through the spine, all the way up to the top of the back of the neck, all the way up through the face, all the way up to the top of the head. And just here, breathing in as we just fill our entire body with this light. We calibrate our body and just allow ourselves to gently relax while being present in this space. So breathing here, what we are going to do is we are going to visualize ourselves on the, we'll go to the nexus first. So visualize yourself at this place that we refer to as the nexus point. This is a place where we can access portals to other parts of our imagination. And so imagine this as like a platform that's kind of floating in space. It's like a very magical platform. You can see the skies and the nebula around you. And before you on this platform, there's a portal. And this portal is going to take you to your sacred temple. And so this portal is open before you. And when you are ready, gently step through this portal. So doing that now, 3, 2, 1. You take a step and you arrive through this portal, and now you arrive in front of your sacred temple. And so again, the sacred temple can look however it looks to you. This is something special within your heart. Maybe it looks like a pyramid, maybe it looks like a castle, maybe it looks like even like a cave, whatever it looks like to you. So you walk into this temple, and eventually you arrive on the first floor to the sacred pool. And you take a moment here to even just imagine kind of like coming down on your knees and looking into the waters, looking into the pool. And as you look into this pool, you see your reflection. And as you do this, take a moment here to be able to connect with your ancestors, and feel free to use the mantra, "Be with me." So in this moment, before we move into the next parts of the meditation, let us call in the energy and the support and the wisdom and the love of our ancestors. So use that mantra, "Be with me, be with me, be with me." And you say this as you look into the waters and even see like your face kind of shifting into an awareness of their presence, even feeling their hand on your shoulder as they are with you in this moment. So breathing here, feeling that connection and carrying that energy with us. Beautiful. Gently standing up. And now from here, imagining ourselves visualizing, making our way to the second floor of this temple. And so we arrive on the second floor, and now before us, there is this sacred mirror. And you walk up to this mirror, and this mirror just like looks like so magical. Imagine it in whatever way you choose within your imagination. Maybe it has like gold around the edges. Maybe it has like an aura to it. And so as you walk up to this mirror, you see the reflection in it. And this reflection reflects back you, but it is you as your activated avatar form, your activated light guardian. So imagine you as you see yourself as like this like badass wizard, this like sacred light guardian, warrior, Jedi, superhero type energy. So you look at yourself in this mirror and you see your eyes and you see this like strength within them, and you look at your outfit, and again, the outfit is a symbol. It is a symbolic representation of the power that is already within you. And so you can see yourself decked out. Maybe it's like a wizard robe, maybe there's like crystals and jewels and like glistening ornaments, and just looks like so badass, like you're just like ready to just kind of go on some sort of epic adventure. And you look yourself in the eyes in this moment, and you gently raise your hand up towards the mirror, and slowly in this moment you gently place your fingers on the mirror. And as you do this, you observe that the surface of the mirror isn't necessarily solid, but it's more kind of like a liquid. It's like a portal. And so in this moment, what we're going to do, we're going to count down from 5, and we are going to literally walk through this mirror. And as you do this, you're going to come out the other side as your activated avatar form. So breathing here, 5, connecting with our breath, calling in the support of our ancestors, feeling them with us. 4, allowing the strength to already be felt within your heart, being present in this moment. 3, you look at your reflection and you look deep into your eyes, and you feel even this like wave of energy just beginning to move through your body. 2, taking a nice deep gentle inhale together. 1, soft exhale. And 0, step your way through this portal, through this sacred mirror. And as you do this, you can even just like feel the texture of the mirror. It's kind of more like a liquid, even makes like kind of like a sound. Maybe it's like, and then from here, you literally emerge on the other side of this mirror. And as you do, you take a moment here to breathe deeply, standing a little bit taller, chest a little bit wider. Imagine yourself looking down at your hands and seeing the outfit that you now have on, and you turn around and you look at the other side of the mirror, and now you see the reflection matching who you are, this energy that has always been inside of you, the seed that has always been inside of you, the sacred light guardian, this ancient archetype, this powerful wizard, here in purpose, here in service. So look at yourself in the mirror and just allow any tingling sensations up the spine, imagining this with as much detail as you can. Breathing here. We're just going to take another moment, and then we're gently going to bring ourselves back, but we're going to carry this energy with us to move into the next part of our meditation. So breathing here, eye gazing with yourself in the mirror, and even at this moment, just kind of speak words to yourself. Speak words from your heart to yourself, words of encouragement, words of inspiration. You can just kind of like hype yourself up. Just be like, damn, dude, you look badass. Like, man, you are so cool. My goodness. So just take another moment here. Feel that energy. Feel as if you're just ready to go on this like epic adventure. Carry this vibration with you in your heart, even physically putting your hands on your heart, just encode it into this moment. Now from here, carrying this energy with us, we are gently going to bring our awareness back to our physical body while still having this presence within our heart, because we'll carry it with us into the next part of the meditation. So breathe here, feeling this vibration, feeling this energy, feeling this confidence, this stoicness, this power, this like ancient energy, looking like an absolute badass right now. You do. And from here, gently bringing awareness back to our physical body. As you straighten your spine, take a deep breath and slowly release your hands, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and gently open your eyes and return your awareness to the space around you. Beautiful. All right, so go ahead, just take your time here. So what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna do a quick little standing exercise. We're just gonna kind of like help kind of like get the energies ready, and then we're going to drop into the sacred chakra practice meditation, which again is going to be us like gathering in our activated avatar forms like at this tree. So again, when we do these meditations, we encourage people to like literally dress up for Friday in a way that works for them, because again, in dressing up is like literally a way to like kind of like physically bring forth the symbolism of this inner energy. So from here, gently just bring yourself to standing. If you are able, you can absolutely continue to stay seated. And from here, let's just bring a little bit of quick movement into our body. So from here, let's just do a quick little shake it up. So for everybody here, just get some nice little shakes. Deep inhale, exhale, shake it up, make some noise. Shake it up, shake it up. Again, this is like such a powerful thing. If you're like new just to kind of this practice, just doing these little shakes, it clears energy, it moves energy, releases stagnant energy. So just do a little bit of this. If you're familiar with this, you can even just kind of like do it in your own way. And again, we'll just do it 2 more times together. Deep, gentle inhale. 1 more time, inhale. Shake it up. All right, take a moment here. Let's just do some nice big inhales up above our head and just kind of bring our hands into the front of our chest. And as we do this, we're just going to do this 3 more times. And as we do this, we're just kind of like calling in our power. So add a bit of a bend to your knees, deep arms up. Nice exhale on the way down. Pumping the energy within you. 2 more times. Bring in this energy. 1 more time. Good. Now from here, let's just move into a little bit of flow. So I want you to kind of like do a little bit of movement right now, as if this is ceremony, as if you're doing like a little bit of a dance, but you can also think of it as almost like a warm-up. It's kind of like a martial arts exercise. So I want you to just kind of like feel this like rhythm, feel this flow, feel this water moving through you. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Simply allow yourself to just kind of like be present in this moment. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just closing the window because I think there's a string trimmer outside. So. Did you miss me? All right, okay, back. Okay, so just dance it here just for like 10 more seconds. And as you do this, again, just kind of like imagine yourself just kind of like this like Jedi Shaolin monk, just kind of bringing in this energy, physically just bringing in this energy right now. There's no right or wrong way to do this. And just allow yourself to just kind of be present in this moment, just bringing awareness to this space, bringing awareness to this energy. Breathing here. We'll just do this just for 10 more seconds. Breathe. Good. All right, let's do some quick dragon roars. Again, dragon roars is a beautiful way to be able to like clear out any sort of stagnant energy, and this is getting us ready for the next part of the meditation. Dragon roar, position yourself as if you're gonna like kick a soccer ball, and then from here it's kind of like warrior 1. We're gonna take a nice big inhale, and on the exhale we're gonna go roar, and like this. And when you do this dragon roar, do this as a way to imagine like kind of like a gray smoke kind of clearing out from your lungs. So we're going to do a deep inhale and kind of like honor any sacred rage, anger. Again, if you're angry, your anger is like sacred love in its own way. So move this, and you can also do this like a battle cry. So again, let's hear your roars. Deep inhale together. Dragon roar. Beautiful. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale. Beautiful. I can hear you from here. 1 more time. Inhale. Beautiful. Relax, relax, relax. Just take a moment here. Bring yourself to stillness. Just breathe. Inhale. If you're a little dizzy, keep your eyes open. Breathe. Beautiful. Carrying this energy with you, carrying this vibration, bringing in this archetype, this warrior. You are strong, you are powerful, you are sacred, you are badass. Go ahead, bring yourself back down to seated. Let's move into the next part of our meditation. This is what the show is all about. This is what we're working up to. Everything up until this point has, again, just kind of been like practice and routine. It's been warm up. It's been getting us ready. Now from here, this is the work. This is the real level of the work. So again, thank you so much, everyone, for kicking butt and for being here, just acknowledging some of the comments for those of you in the chat. So for everybody here, what we're going to do now, we are going to drop into this space of meditation where we are going to activate our avatar form, where it's already activated, but we're just going to kind of like quickly recalibrate it with this visualization of white light. And from there, we are going to go into what we refer to again as the nexus point. And then from there, we're going to enter a portal where we are arriving at what we refer to as the life tree. So we're going to go through a portal and we're going to imagine all of us as like coming in from portals from different directions. And then there's like this hill. You can start visualizing this in your mind. There's this slight hill, and at the top of the hill, there's this beautiful tree, like the most magical tree you can imagine. This is a life tree. This is a symbol. This tree connects us like with the earth, with Gaia, with the dream, with the heavens. And so what we're going to do, we're going to imagine ourselves walking up towards this tree. And then from there, we're going to begin our chakra practice meditation. So I'm going to explain this to you real quick. For those of you who are new, for those of you who are familiar, you guys can just kind of like get yourself primed up and ready. Each chakra has a correlating mantra. Again, the chakras are energy discs. They are spinning portals. They are part of our energetic body. They relate to different virtues. They're about making the unconscious conscious. Each virtue, what we're going to do is we are going to focus that virtue using the mantra to be able to share that intention into the tree, which echoes out into the world. So the virtues for the brow chakra, I'll go through this real quick. The brow chakra is the virtue of serenity. So when we do this, it would be the intention of like serenity for all beings, connection, oneness, unity, an understanding, higher consciousness for all beings. The sound will be E. It will sound like E. The throat chakra, justness for all beings, speaking our truth. The sound is A. And you can even focus on the colors when we're doing this. You'll imagine us kind of doing like a Care Bear stare. So the visualizations in this, I want you to visualize this as much as you can. Flex your imagination and even imagine the colors and imagine like this. So like here's a tree. We're like spokes on a wheel with all of our energy beams going into the tree. So you'll feel this and you'll also receive this energy as well. Heart chakra, compassion, kindness for all beings. The sound is O. The color is green. O. Pulmonary chakras, these ones right here. This is about connection with our ancestors. We're going to call in our ancestors. Our ancestors are going to be with us. Gratitude for our ancestors. The connection is Ah. Ah. Solar chakra. The sound is, the virtue is temperance, willpower for all beings. The sound is U. And the color is yellow. Sacral, healthy relationship with our sexual energy, our creative life force energy. The sound is M. Tapping into that creative power for all beings. Root chakra, patience, connection to the earth, branches below, branches above. The sound is S. The color is red. So we'll go through this with each chakra. We'll do it about 3 times and then we'll kind of conclude the practice. And again, in doing this, this is us collectively visualizing and putting our intention into a single moment, into a single place. And then this intention spreads out into the grid. And again, this is all just practice, right? So again, I appreciate everybody for being here and again, for joining in to the best of your ability. So with that said, I just want to invite you to take one more moment to be able to prep yourself, to be able to get any additional gear that you want to be able to add into this moment. For those of you who have any like light guardian crystals, you can bring those out now. I'm just going to adorn my like special like headpiece. that I wear. So this is like a little headpiece that I wear as like part of my ceremony. And I know it looks ridiculous when I haven't cut my hair in a bit, which is why I'm gonna wear my hoodie in a second. Look at that, like it's like a little like mushroom hat now. But no, when I fix it, it looks pretty badass. But nonetheless, what I want to be able to invite you to do is just take another moment here, get any crystals, get anything that you have ready. Even if you don't, that's totally cool. And let's move right into this part of the meditation. So again, when I wear this, actually it's, I'm gonna switch it, it was upside down. When I wear this, again, this for me is basically like a headpiece that kind of like reflects like our own inner divinity. So for me, like I wear this as a symbol. I wear this as a symbol to be able to kind of like remind myself of like my own inner divinity, only as a way to be able to remind all of us of our own inner divinity. So again, for those of you who are just joining, we're just about to do like an epic part of our meditation where we're like showing up as like psychedelic superheroes to be able to practice this very powerful chakra meditation to be able to send this intention out into the grid. So grab your light guardian crystals if you got them, get a drink of water. Let's do this. Let's kick some butt. Thank you again, everyone. So, light guardian crystals activate. Beautiful. All right, so for everybody here, just taking a moment, close your eyes. And as you listen to my breath, as you listen to my voice, connect with your breath, relax your face, straighten your spine. Breathing here. And as you breathe here, we're gently just going to calibrate our body, visualizing this white light from the center of our chest and feeling this white light expand in all directions. And as it does, it will gently bring us back into this energy of our activated avatar form. So feeling this white light move through your chest, down your arms, all the way to the tips of your fingers, down through your ribs, your torso, your hips, all the way down to your toes, up to the top of your head, your face, right to the crown. And in 3 seconds, imagining kind of like a flash of white light and emerging in this activated avatar form once again. 3, 2, 1. So feeling yourself in this energy, in this activated avatar form, again, imagining yourself as like the badass, like psychedelic wizard version of yourself, like the you that's like a fantasy character from an adventure story. From here, imagine us on the nexus point. The nexus point again is like this like disc that's floating in space. It's a platform. And then from here, we can access other parts of our imagination through portals. So you see the portal opening up in front of you. You feel this like energy of like your activated badassness. You carry this with you, and you are going to step through the portal in these next moments that will take us to the gathering place of the life tree. So go ahead, step through that portal. And as you emerge through this portal, you are now standing on the edge of a hill leading up to the life tree, and you look to your left and you look to your right, and you see all of these other activated light guardians arriving through their own portals from their own places within the dream. And you begin walking up the hill together, visualizing this with as much detail as you can, even imagining yourself barefoot as you feel the texture of the grass underneath your feet. You look to the people around you and you see them like decked out. Again, almost imagining this to the best of your ability, almost like a scene out of a movie. And so we walk our way all the way to the top of the hill, and we are now gathering around this tree. And this tree, visualizing it, is this beautiful, like iridescent tree, just like incredibly, just like vibrant. You can see an aura to it. There's color swirling through it. There's like a crystalline structure to it. Just gives off this immense presence. It's a very sacred, special tree that we are at, and that is used for many reasons beyond just this, as a place of gathering and community. So from here, take another moment as we gather around in a circle. You look to the left, you look to the right, you see the familiar faces of the fellow light guardians, the fellow shifters, the badass wizards. You acknowledge them, you smile, and you take a moment here to just begin connecting with your breath, and we're going to begin moving through the chakras together. So again, if you're new, that's okay. Follow my lead, and thank you again for being here. Breathing here, we'll start with the brow chakra, And again, focus on the virtue of serenity. So as we do each chakra, focus on the virtue. So focus on the idea of serenity, serenity for all beings. May all beings continue to see our interconnectedness, see the serenity within all things. So from here, we will take a deep, gentle inhale, nice soft exhale, and then on the next inhale, we will make the sound E on the exhale. So deep, gentle inhale together. Nice soft exhale. Deep inhale together. Visualize this beam coming from your chest, connecting with the tree. Exhale, the sound E. E. Again, inhale. E. Once more, inhale. Beautiful. Breathe. Again, with each one, you can visualize like the colors kind of emanating from us. You can feel this like beam of energy kind of connecting from us to the tree. And as it moves into the tree, it sends it out like a signal, like a wave. You can see this beacon moving through you. If you want, for those of you familiar, please feel free to incorporate the paradigm shift sigil, which again is like a compass or a star. You can imagine this almost like a tattoo on your back, which helps crystallize and focus the energy as we move through the other chakras. Moving into the throat chakra, the sound is A. The virtue is justness, speaking our truth, using our words wisely. Words create worlds. So imagining the color blue, visualizing this to the best of your ability. Deep inhale, exhale. Nice exhale. Deep inhale together, the sound A. A. Feeling the vibrations, feeling the energy. Inhale. Once more, inhale. Beautiful. Moving into our heart chakra. At this point, I want you to imagine holding hands, if you choose, with the people next to you on your left and your right side. So take a moment here, just kind of imagine holding hands. Maybe it's like someone familiar, someone within the team, even someone you want to kind of like bring into this moment that you'd like to be able to hold hands with, as we just continue to be able to anchor in this energy. That is what we are doing. We are anchoring in this like higher dimensional energy, this energy of awareness, this energy of consciousness. May all beings continue to awaken to the wisdom within their heart. Heart chakra, focusing on the virtue of compassion, kindness for all beings. Focus on the color green, feeling this energy build in your chest, and again projecting it in from where you are to the tree, out into the dream around this, sending it out like a beacon, while also receiving the heart wisdom of the tree as well. It is a two-way connection. Deep, gentle inhale, exhale. Nice soft exhale. Deep inhale together, the sound O. Inhale again. Once more, inhale. Beautiful. Moving into the pulmonary chakras. Again, these are the ones kind of like on your shoulder, near the top of your chest. Let us take a moment here to be able to bring in the energy of our ancestors. So in this moment, I want you to visualize this idea of the ancestors being with us. Imagine a ring around us, like a circle of our ancestors gathering, and imagine them putting their hands on our shoulders, and just allowing yourself to like feel any like emotions that kind of rise with this idea, just feeling just this support of our ancestors, this pride that they carry with us. And so we'll focus on this connection to our ancestors, to our non-linear awareness, who we are as multidimensional beings. And the color here is kind of like a burgundy. The sound is awe. Deep, gentle inhale. Nice soft exhale. Deep, gentle inhale again. The sound awe. Awe. Again, feeling the ancestors. Once more, inhale. Beautiful. Moving into our solar chakra, and again, just reminding yourself that as we are here, this is also about deepening our connection, deepening our relationship with ourselves, with the tree, and as a team, as a community. So take another moment here, look at all these badass activated light guardians around you, feeling like this is like this epic moment within a movie. Just allowing this to be felt within your heart, and knowing that just by us doing this, this is something that is making a difference on an energetic level, on a holographic level. So thank you for adding your energy to this moment, your unique energy. It would not be the same without you here. So thank you for taking the time to focus, to add your focus and intention. Your focus is love, your focus is creation. Moving into the solar chakra, the sound is you, temperance, willpower. The color is yellow. Focusing on this chakra, temperance and willpower for all beings. May they continue to awaken this part of their consciousness. Deep inhale, exhale. Nice soft exhale. Deep inhale. Together, the sound you. You. Carrying the intention on the mantra. Inhale, visualize. You. Once more, inhale. You. Moving into our sacral chakra, this is about being able to cultivate connection with our sacred sexual energy, the practice of cultivating this energy, reminding ourselves of this creative life force within us. The color is like an orange. The sound is M, like Focusing on this vibration, feeling this energy, connecting with the tree. The tree is becoming even more vibrant, this aura, this pulsating energy, moving out into the sky and space around us, into all parts of the dream. May all beings connect with the consciousness of this sacred energy within them. Deep inhale, exhale. Nice exhale. Deep inhale together, the sound M. Inhale again. Once more, inhale. Beautiful. Moving into the root chakra, and then we're almost done. We're getting close to the conclusion. Thank you again, everyone, for joining in. Moving into the root chakra, the virtue of patience. Again, focusing on patience. Roots connecting to the earth below, branches above. Patience. Patience for all beings. Focusing on the sound S, like S. Rising of the serpent, sizzling of the fire. Deep inhale, exhale together. Nice soft exhale. Deep inhale together, the sound S. Inhale. Once more, patience for all beings. Beautiful. Taking a moment here, just allowing yourself to just be in this space, be in this energy. You can gently even just put your hands physically to your chest, to your heart in this moment. Breathing here, feeling this energy of the tree reflected within you, feeling this like beautiful rainbow energy moving through your chakras, moving through your energy fields. And as you take a moment here, imagine yourself looking around, seeing the fellow light guardians gathered here with you in this moment. And from here, we'll just gently conclude this practice by allowing ourselves to take a little moment here to be able to walk around and to be able to acknowledge the other people who have been joining into this meditation. So feel free to like walk around within your imagination, walking over, giving some hugs to the other people who are here, even seeing me amongst the crowd, walking up to me and giving me a hug if you want, just acknowledging ourselves, looking each other in the eyes, just sharing how proud we are of each other in this space for all that we are, for all that we do, for all that we are becoming. Take a moment here to even just acknowledge your ancestors, thanking your ancestors. Take a moment to just kind of connect with your ancestors, feeling their energy and their support with you in this moment. Beautiful. Take another look at the tree. Just see this tree just pulsating with this life, just charged with this intention as it sends out this beacon into all directions of the dream. And feeling this energy deep within inside of you, allowing yourself to carry this intention, carry this energy further with you beyond this moment. And so know that you can return to this space at any time. And so take another moment here to conclude this practice, thanking everyone again, bringing gratitude into your heart, allowing yourself to just carry with you this inspiration, this momentum. And when you are ready, gently bringing awareness back to our physical body as you carry with you this gratitude, this energy of your activated avatar, and slowly, gently bringing awareness to the physical body by wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, and gently opening your eyes, and return your awareness to the space around you. Beautiful. Awesome. Take your time. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you again for joining in. Grab a drink of water. Take a moment here to just be able to recalibrate, bring your awareness back to this space. Wonderful job, everyone. For those of you who are here for the first time, great job. Again, that was just practice. Like there's a lot more that we can kind of talk about from that. So again, for those of you who have been tuning in before, like again, that's the idea. There's been people who have been doing this like every Friday for the past like 2 months. And in doing this, the intention, the visualization gets powerful. So what happens if we do this more and more? What happens when 100 people are tuned in? Again, this is part of the excitement, part of the journey, part of the mystery. So with that said, we're going to wrap up the broadcast for the 1 hour mark for those of you who are tuned in and just looking to be able to take this energy and head off on your way. But for those of you who want to be able to stick around for a little bit of Q&A, share some gratitude. I'd love to even just be able to hear any thoughts and gratitude or messages that you received from that moment. We didn't like specifically kind of like ask for a message from the tree, but maybe there was some sort of message that came through with you in that moment. But with that said, just with 1 minute left on the main broadcast, we'll just finish it up here and then we'll stick around a little bit further for some just a quick little Q&A, hangout, and gratitude. So for everybody else, thank you so much for joining in. Again, a reminder that you can always tune into these broadcasts online afterwards on my YouTube channel. You can always support on Patreon with a monthly micro contribution. Join on Patreon to become a leading member. You're welcome to connect to our team chat either way. Please feel free to invite a friend to be able to tune into these broadcasts in the future, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for being here and for adding your unique energy to this experience, to this ceremony, to this ritual, to this routine. So the light guardian within me sees and honors the light guardian within you. Thank you for being all that you are and doing all that you do. Finish off with a wolf howl. Much love, and I will see you in the future. For everybody else, please feel free to stick around. You guys don't have to go anywhere. We'll hang out for a little bit longer. Until next time, keep it shifty. Beautiful. All right, so again, I'm just restarting the feed on Instagram, and then from there we'll just kind of like hang out. So please feel free to leave your comments down in the chat for those of you on YouTube and even for those of you on TikTok, and we'll just kind of take a moment here, just be able to chill out. So just clicking a few more buttons. Awesome. Yeah, how was that one for you guys? And if you were new, if that was your first time here, please feel free to drop a 333 in the comments. Let me know if that was your first time that you were tuned in for that. I'm just restarting the Instagram feed there. So beautiful. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Ashley, I'm glad you were able to join in for that. Adding your energy was greatly appreciated along with everybody else here. So thank you. That was, Ashley says that was galactic as fuck. So thank you, Ashley, for the compliments. Chef says, thank you for doing this. Definitely making the next one. So again, that what we just did, like that's like what we do on Fridays. Monday to Thursday, it's a little bit different. It's a variety of practice. We're flexing our imagination in different ways. So there's kind of like the regular routine, where we kind of like have like our stretching, our EFT, our laughing practice. But then we practice like a different mindfulness practice. We get like on Thursday, you guys might want to check it out. On Thursday, what did we do this week? Like for those of you who are here, literally every day this week. Thursday, we created a planet. Like that was epic. Wednesday, we like trained a dragon. That was epic. What did we do Tuesday? Wow, I feel like that was like so long ago. I would have to like check here. Tuesday we did it was like a water meditation. We were at like a waterfall. And then on Monday, that's kind of like our intention setting for the week. So beautiful. Awesome. All right, thank you again everyone for joining in, for adding your energy. And yeah, I'm just going to take a moment here, just be able to read some of the comments and take off my headdress before it gets like too sweaty and stuff like that. Do you guys like this thing? It's pretty cool. This is like handmade, right? So quartz crystal with a jasper, so pretty dope energy. Made that for myself a few years ago. And again, I hope just by doing that, I hope that like inspires you to be able to just kind of like maybe make your own kind of like outfit and like gear and stuff like that. It's dope, man. Like make your own quest items. All right, okay, for those of you who are heading out, thank you again so much for joining in. For those of you who want to just stick around, if you have any questions or comments or gratitude you want to be able to share, please feel free to do that. Again, reminder, if you haven't yet, check out last night's podcast that we did all about reincarnation. It was super dope. So again, just taking a moment here. Just getting caught up on the comments here. It's like we're always in the moment, just aligning with it, says Star Soul. Oh, says Autumn. I feel the exact same way about all the feelings. Water practice, waterfall. Beautiful. Awesome. All right. Well, if there are any, again, just kind of like quick comments or questions that you guys want to be able to just like add into the chat or anything, please feel free. But again, otherwise, like it's not a problem either way. We'll stick around here as long as it's needed. But yeah, we'll head out in the next little bit anyways. Flower Child, you can check the link for my podcast in my profile link. Like everything you need is through my profile link, so you can find the recordings for a podcast. The podcast that we do is a team discussion. So this is where when people join as Patreon members, they can join on air for our podcast. Last night's podcast that we had, the topic was all about reincarnation. So it was really cool. And we were just like talking back and forth about it. We got really deep. You can find it on iTunes at Paradigm Shift Radio. And again, you can find my YouTube channel through my profile connected through Instagram and TikTok. My YouTube channel is Skull Babylon for those of you who haven't subscribed to that yet. So definitely check it out. Like if you're a fan of like things like the Duncan Trussell show podcast, you'll probably like this because it's like kind of like similar vibes. Shout out to Duncan Trussell, right? So what time do your streams usually start? So the morning meditations are 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday. So that's when the streams usually start. It usually starts like technically like a couple minutes after 10. But yeah, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. And again, you can find all the recordings on my YouTube channel. So if you ever miss it, again, for those of you on TikTok, click the links in my profile. You can tune in there. And again, for those of you who are tuned in, if this is your first time tuned in, go ahead and drop a 333 in the comments. You can just feel free to let me know. And that way I can say hi to you. Aloha, welcome, Shubham, thank you so much for joining in. Everybody else who is tuned in on Instagram as well. And again, if you guys want to be able to connect further, we do have our team chat. You can connect there. And then again, within the team chat, we have the public chat. And then if you want to be able to connect further, you can also join as a leading member through the Patreon. And yeah, I'm going to be working on like helping us reach that next goal on Patreon of 169. So I want to see if we can reach that by before June 1st, because that's when Patreon contributions process. And again, when you sign up on Patreon, you can also get discounts for items such as the Light Guardian crystals. So this is like the Lumerian Light Guardian crystal that we got here. And yeah, lots of other cool items there, such as like t-shirts, other wire wraps that I make, and the shift buttons as well. Did anybody like notice that I'm wearing the Legend of Zelda Triforce shift button today? So awesome. But yeah, going back to like meditation stuff like that, like yeah, anybody else like have any comments or even just kind of like feedback? Again, I know like sometimes it can seem like it's a lot, and it's interesting because like even with that, you know, like I know there's going to be skeptics that are going to kind of just be like this isn't working, you know, like this isn't doing anything. We're literally just sitting in our living rooms going like is that doing anything? I don't know, you guys tell me. But from my approach to it, based on my understanding of kind of like the holographic nature of this reality, and again, approaching it just from a practice, even if it's just a practice of like mindfulness in this moment, I think it is doing something. And this is the idea. Even if there is a 1% chance that it is doing something, then it's worth it. You know, again, it's like Avengers Endgame, right? It's like kind of like that. Like in Avengers Endgame, it's like, you know, Doctor Strange, he's like, I saw into the future and saw like a million different realities, but there's one where we like make it and stuff like that. So it's kind of like us. It's like, if there is one that makes a difference, then it's worth it, right? I'm sorry, but I'm not the type of person that's just going to like sit back and do nothing. And I appreciate everybody for showing up in the ways that they do. This is one way. And again, the ways that we're doing this is us kind of like tapping into what I feel is like this internal sacred technology that we've forgotten how to utilize. The power of the imagination, the magi, the nation of the magi. When we go into this inner space, we can connect to the shared space. And so again, we were talking even about this on last night's podcast and stuff like that, even Ashley and so we were talking about this, the idea of like the power of symbols and everything like that. So again, whether like we're like actually at the life tree or whatever, it's the symbol of it that kind of like creates this connection of energy, and symbols within our imagination help route energy. So it's like, again, kind of like directing this energy into the field. And the way you can think of it, it's almost as if we're like priming the atmosphere. It's like we're creating like an electric charge in the atmosphere. And then this electric charge actually makes it more, it makes the kind of like aha awakening process more accessible for other people. I mean, theoretically, I don't know, convince me wrong. Convince me that what we're doing isn't doing anything. Prove me wrong. Like, how are you going to do that, right? But at the same time, regardless of whether or not it's actually making a difference, the intention here is to be able to empower you, to help you connect with your power. So again, I want all of us to be able to allow ourselves to tap into that story, that mythos of seeing ourselves in this place of reminding ourselves that we are that badass activated avatar, this badass activated light guardian, this badass wizard. That is who we are. Call that your like higher self or whatever. Again, that's kind of like this energy that's being birthed from within inside of us. So again, through this practice, it is helping us connect with that. It is helping us kind of like bring that more into like who we are on an everyday. And that's why, again, I encourage like the physical dress up. It's more like dressing out, you know, like that's the way I see it. So if you've ever been to festivals, like drop a 777 in the chat if you've ever been to like a transformational festival or just some sort of mindful gathering. And you see people and they're dressed up in their regalia. I don't know, is that the right word? Did I just butcher regalia? Today, Junior. But again, this, I'm not, sorry, I'm not trying to be insensitive. But again, when you see people kind of like dressed out, like that's what it is. They're dressing up, but they're also dressing out. You know, when people dress out, it's like you're walking around these transformational festivals, you're like, oh my God, like look at all these magical beings. Like that person's like an elf, that person's a Jedi, that person's a wizard. But that's because like we actually are that. You know, we actually are that, you know, it's this physical expression of this internal energy. And that's something that's very important to be able to physically express. So how can we do that? One of the ways is by dressing up, by dressing out. So again, I know some of you, that may be kind of a new idea. And I hope just by us doing this broadcast together, it just gives you a little bit of permission. You know, let this be a chance for you to be able to tap into more of that. Because again, I feel the big part of our awakening with consciousness is the idea of kind of integrating this 5D consciousness with our 3D reality. So maybe on that 5D level, like that's who we are. We are this kind of like illuminated superhero badass version of ourselves who's like super powerful and tuned in. And so let us kind of tap into that and bring that into this moment, here and now. So again, if that resonates with you, let me know in the chat. Your audio is actually crackling a bit as you're talking about the electrical charge. It stopped. Is the audio fine now? Like, was there other glitches with the audio? Let me know. Hopefully it was okay. So, but anyways, yeah, again, you know, go ahead, please feel free to like leave your comments if you have any questions. Again, just kind of like, why, like, was this practice meaningful? Do you think it makes a difference? What did you get out of it? Again, please feel free to leave your feedback. But we've been practicing this practice for quite some time, and again, that's what it is. It's a practice. It is a practice. And even that same tree, this is a tree that it's literally a tree that exists within the astral planes. This life tree, this idea that it's called the life tree. We also call it the dream tree. Like literally this tree, like I'll just give you some of the backstory. Like this tree is literally a place that we've been focusing on and meditating on for over 5 years. And it literally exists. It literally exists within the astral planes, and you can literally go to it within your dreams and obviously within your meditation, with your imagination. So there have literally been people within the team who literally like have been to this space in their dream time. So it's really, really cool. If we think of it, we can achieve it. Does the human brain have any barrier? That's an interesting question, Emil. I mean, I would say yes, in some way or another, but again, as to what that is, maybe those barriers are just barriers that we create for ourselves. So we create our own reality. So yeah, it's possible. So yeah, again, you know, it's this, see, that's the thing. Like, I think the mind is this incredibly underestimated thing. Like, I think that our bodies are like these advanced forms of spiritual technology that we are just remembering how to utilize. And maybe they used to know how to do this back in the day. Again, like maybe back in Atlantis, like shout out to all the Atlanteans tuned in, you know, maybe back in Atlantis, like this idea of kind of like visualizing and connecting in astral planes and mantras and sound tonations was a part of their practice, because it was like almost like a science to it, you know. And again, and even like the idea of the mantras is, again, you know, when we're doing the mantras, we're focusing on the chakras, so we're working the chakras, but it's also the idea that the mantras are carrying with them the intention. So like that's kind of the idea behind the mantras. So when people do like a simple like om, when they go om, you can kind of imagine this idea, if they're focusing on kindness and love for all beings, that this mantra literally carries this vibration, it carries this intention, it carries it on like a sound wave, it literally carries it, you know, kind of like an ocean wave would like carry a leaf or something like that. That's kind of a simple metaphor. But again, it's a very, very powerful idea. And if anybody here has ever had experiences in like other dimensional realms, this is literally something that happens, literally something they talk about. You listen to people and they talk about experiences within dreams or within like DMT and things like that. And you'll meet these like entities, like, you know, like the machine elves or the fae. And this is like based on like stuff that Terrence McKenna has talked about, that I've heard him talk about, where basically he's talked about them like showing him how to create things with noise, like with sound. So if you were to like want to like manifest like a circle in your hand, you would be like and then it would like manifest in your hand, right? So again, like sound is a technology. it is completely underestimated in terms of like what its actual potential is. So again, I think it's something that we're just continuing to explore and to deepen into our own awareness, you know. um okay, thank you, Rachel, for letting me know. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we all just dressed up all the time? Cool. All right, I apologize for the crackling of the mic. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. Sometimes settings just kind of change on their own, but thank you again, you guys. Like, we're doing our best here in terms of the production. A lot goes into these production. There's a lot of like technical wizardry that goes into making this possible. So if it's not perfect all the time, I appreciate your guys understanding. So all right, we're gonna get close to wrapping this up in the next little minute. I'm just going to read a few more comments here. Thank you again for those of you tuned in, especially for the first time. Like, your energy is added, you know, your energy is appreciated here. Chef, thank you for your comments. Emil, thank you for your comments as well. I've seen so many similarities and coincidences, yes, in my everyday life. Words hold power. Exactly, those can't just be coincidence. Yes, the intention. You're giving me goosebumps. Chef, think of them as truth bumps. That's the way. When we get those goosebumps, like that's a little paradigm shift. You guys can take that with you. The idea of truth bumps, that's actually a thing, right? Like, when we like go through this experience, we're like, oh, like, who, like someone says something and you're just like, ooh, like that like touched my soul. Like, there's something there. That's like actually your soul's way of communicating with you, like a presence of truth. So this is you can I mean, maybe I'm just, I don't know, think for what you want, right? I'm just think for yourself, right? Everything I'm saying is just information. Think for yourself, right? If it resonates with you, cool, go with it. But again, that idea of truth bumps, I think, is actually powerful because we can actually notice that. So if we actually acknowledge it as that, and then next time when you get a truth bump, use it as kind of like a gauge to be like, whoa, okay, actually, yeah, like someone said something. Like, that's what people talk about when they see some of my videos sometimes. Like on TikTok, if you've seen videos of me doing like the energy healing, or even the videos of me talking about being the blue beings, people have talked about like how they watch those and they're like, yo, like that gave me goosebumps, right? Why does it give us goosebumps? I think those goosebumps is literally almost like latent DNA activating or something like that. It's hard to explain. I mean, yes and no, but I do think that, again, whether there's kind of the goosebumps, but then there's also what I refer to as like activation sensations. And this is more kind of like the observable like energy kind of moving up through the spine. Whether you're thinking it's Kundalini energy or not, it's not necessarily required that you think of it as Kundalini energy. But yeah, this idea of like when you're in a nice place of meditation and you're present and everything like that, imagine you kind of like you're breathing. Thank you, Chef. I'm glad that you found it. The synchronicity works perfectly, right? So again, when you're breathing, when you're in this deep space and this like tingling sensation kind of moves through the spine, that's a very powerful sensation. And again, I think it's a sensation that is misunderstood. I think we don't really acknowledge it. Like, again, science will just be like, oh, it's just like a chemical release. It's just like a neural impulse or something like that. But I think it's like actually almost like a soul thing. Like it's like something within like a, you know, I call it an activation sensation. It's like our DNA activating or something like that. Again, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't have the instruction manual in front of me. We're just figuring this out, right? Like, straight up. But that's why it's good to just be able to have these conversations. But that's why I feel these activation sensations are actually something that we would want to work towards. So again, for people here, I'm just quick chat about the activation sensations. When do you guys get the activation sensations? There's multiple times where you'll notice them. And again, they're usually in moments where you're very present, you're very heart open, you're very engaged. It's oftentimes related to emotions. Oftentimes when I was younger, I would get it when listening to specific music, and it would be like something that would just like ignite something inside of me, right? It would activate something inside of me. I would get it while watching certain scenes in movies, while watching trailers. Watching trailers for movies usually was like, when I was younger, was kind of like, I would watch like a dope trailer for like a movie I was really excited about, and there'd be like this epic musical score, and then I would watch it and be like, and I would get that sensation. But again, you can also get it from like meditation. It's from story. It's from context. It's all of those things kind of working together. But one thing I'm fascinated by is being able to experience that sensation and then to kind of like ride that wave. So rather than it just being something that comes up and then it's just kind of like, ooh, it's gone, like 2 seconds later or 5 seconds later, there is a way, and I've done this before, where when it kind of happens, you stay in that kind of meditative state, you kind of don't move, like keep a stillness as best of your ability. You breathe and you kind of move that energy and it will continue to move. And so I've had that like activation sensations for moments where I was literally like moving it through my body for like minutes. Like it was like multiple minutes that I was able to kind of like maintain this. And now if I were to kind of like do it for 10 seconds, then get up, it would stop. But it's kind of like the maintaining of the stillness. It's a very fragile state. So when you notice that, allow yourself to kind of like breathe and kind of practice kind of like prolonging this like sensation, this energy. So yeah, we've done that. I've experienced that during some of our meditations as well. So yeah, again, I think that's like a very cool way to just be able to notice that that something is happening. You know, again, there's these like kind of like sensations on a cellular level which relate to the energetic body, which relate to the consciousness as well. I'm just going to read some more of the comments here and then we're going to wrap this up in the next little bit. In the beginning, there was the word. Exactly, right? Like the word, the sound, it's all vibrations. It's all vibrations, man. We were talking last night for our Synergy Circle, for our free flow discussion, our podcast, about doing a broadcast all about the power of sound and vibration and just kind of like really diving deep into that. So important, you know? So Star Soul is saying when I was talking about like being able to, when do you guys get those activation sensations? Star Soul is saying when present in my body / heart. Chef says when chapters in life change drastically for me, change and experiencing new things. Yeah, again, sometimes you can even just get it when you're just like out in nature. If you're just like looking at a sun or something like that, like a sunrise or a sunset can really do that as well. Battery just died on my tablet, so I won't be able to check the YouTube comments. But with that said, we're going to wrap this up anyways. So thank you again, everyone, for joining in, for being a part of the conversation. It's always a joy. It's always an honor. Let's work towards getting some more Patreon signups today. So I would be so joyful and ecstatic if we can get a few new Patreon signups today. So even for those of you who are brand new, if you're in a position to support financially where you can afford like either $5 or $11 a month and you want to be able to like invest not only in this community but also in yourself, definitely check out the Patreon. Send me any questions if you got send me any messages if you got any questions about that. And again, when you sign up on Patreon, you can join into our leading member space. You can join on our team broadcast, which again are Thursdays, our collaborative work periods, which are through the week. You can get access to me as a conscious media creation coach, and you can get discounts for the shop as well. So lots of really cool things. So yeah, working towards that 169 goal on Patreon. Thank you again, Patreon supporters, so much for your support. And yeah, looking forward to being able to do more of these meditations with you. We'll be back here again Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please feel free to tell your friends. And yeah, looking forward to being able to share more with you. And again, if you haven't checked out last night's podcast, go ahead, check it out, especially if you're brand new. I think you'll really appreciate it and enjoy it. And I hope that you get a lot of paradigm shifting ideas out of it. So beautiful. Awesome. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you so much. And yes, make sure you're subscribed on my YouTube. Click the link in my profile, all that good stuff. And as always, keep it shifty, and I will see you in the future. Sending you so much good vibes. Carry this vibration with you. Go kick some butt. Go team, go. Woo! Shifters unite. Awesome. Thank you again as well, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Much love. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you again, YouTube, Facebook. Just concluding here. Beautiful. All right. Okay. Whew. Good job, team. Happy Friday.